Yeah. I hope I'm sure machine learning introduction over, I guess, right? Now today, mostly we are going to focusing on there is interesting topic. Machine learning terminology. Why? Why like this actually? 05. Current topic is machine learning terminology. Upcoming topic is and data and ML algorithms. This we done yesterday. This one is a running topic. This one is upcoming topic actually. Let's continue. Sir, how much important it is, this topic will be. If you understand today topic, then only you are eligible, you can understand other topics actually, all machine learning topics. So please be focused actually, and it will be very easy. Topic name is what exactly? Machine learning terminology. Can you know what do you mean by that? And you can just try to go back. Yeah. Did you remember? Let us go for Python terminology. Python terminology. What do you mean when you're talking about the Python terminology? Almost these are all flow control. Next one will be data structure, list to data structure. The next one, so tuple data structure. The next one, set data structure, right? The next one, dictionary data structure. The next one, class, object. Man, these are all nothing but a Python terminology. Let me ask a question, pandas terminology. What do you mean by pandas terminology? When it comes to pandas terminology, series. The next one, data frame. Ayo sir, sorting. The next one will be filtering. The next one will be group by. Many things we done actually. Same thing like that. Machine learning also having terminology. If you are very clear about this terminology, then only you will understand very clearly what is going on actually. That terminology I'm going to start. Anyway, before starting this ML terminology, get ready how to be understand these are all steps. The first one is ML flow, machine learning flow. The next step is called as a ML steps actually. When it comes to ML flow, data frame, feature engineering, array, machine learning algorithm, cost function, gradient descent algorithm, increase accuracy, reduce error, Error two types actually. The first one is the bias error. The next one is the variance error. I can talk more later actually. ML steps. These steps we are going to see today. ML steps. What are the steps? Importing the libraries. First step is importing the libraries. Next step is loading the dataset. What is the next step? Loading the dataset. Third step is a data preparation. What is the third step? Data preparation. Splitting the dataset. Model creation. Model training. Prediction actually. Okay? Yeah, good. Sir, let me give one example. One best example actually. Best example. From this example, I will cover. Here, Daniel, what is the model? What is the model terminology? What do you mean by splitting? What do you mean by data preparation? What do you mean by model training? Prediction? These are all you will get an idea. Let's move on. One best example. My father name is a Jeshwant. Jeshwant have small son. His son name is a Daniel. Big son name is a Prasad and small son name is a Daniel actually. My father having the concern. My father having one small concern. What is that concern? He wants to train. He wants to train his son to recognize. To what exactly? Recognize cat and dog. Recognize what exactly? Listen carefully. My father name is a Jeshwant and son name is a Daniel. If you understand this terminology, then machine learning you can understand very easy. That's my main motto actually. What is my father name, sir? Jeshwant. He has a small problem statement. The problem statement will be he wanted to train his son to recognize cat and dog. Now think like Daniel having 3 years of old. How many years of old actually? Now it is a more clear. My statement, sir. Though he is a small kid, so parents generally they will give a training in our childhood actually. Now, what is the problem statement? Talk with me. To recognize Chapal Andro, cat and dog. The problem statement will be to recognize cat and dog. Though the problem statement is to recognize the cat and dog, what my father done, my father went to one shop and he asked to shop owner, I need some cat images, I need some dog images. What is trying to collecting? Images actually. Why? Because, to train cat and dog, my father, he may not collect the live 10 cats, live 50 cats actually, live 50 dogs. Why? Because dogs cannot listen my father words. Am I right or not, sir? Why? Because, they will run here and there. My father cannot say, stop here. They may not stop actually. He may feel irritated. Then what he done is he went to shop and he bought actually 50 cat images plus 50 what exactly? Dog images. This is quite interesting. He bought actually. Then he came to home. Yeah, back to the home actually. Back to home. Now my father called me. My father called me and I was in 3 years of old. My father talking like this actually. Dear son, get ready. I will give you one small training. I will give one small training. I don't know what my father is saying, but I'm just rotating my head like this actually. I will give you one training. That training, it will be helpful for you to recognize cat and dog. To recognize cat and dog. Then my father done first operation. First operation, what operation he done, He shuffled the cards. What card actually? Shuffle the images actually. Shuffled. It might be wondering for you why shuffle. Question will be, Daniel, why shuffling came actually? Here, why shuffle? Why shuffle, Can I tell? If no shuffle, there is a problem. A images shuffle cheyapote, can I tell you what is the problem actually? Let me tell you. What is the problem? Imagine the training started. Image number 1. My father will tell, then, dear son, this is the dog. This is what exactly? Dog. Image number 2. Also, dog. Why? Because it follow the order. Image number 3. Also, tell me, dog. Now, image number 4. Here onwards, I will tell to dad, not required. Now I will tell actually. What I will tell actually, this is the dog. The next one, this one also. Like that, keep on it goes actually. It will be overconfident. That's why what my father did, what my father had done, first he shuffled the data, shuffle the operation actually, shuffle the data. Unfortunately, that word came. He shuffled the images actually. Second operation. Till now, are you clear? Second operation. I will revise one more time. Don't worry. What is the second operation, Daniel? Second operation. Splitting the data, splitting the images. Like he is planning to splitting 70 images separately, and next one will be 30 images separately. He done manual count. After he done shuffling. Shuffling means, do you know? Do you know playing cards actually? When you are playing the card, what is the first operation? We need to do shuffling actually. Am I right? And after shuffling operation, what my father done, he started collecting image number 1, image number 2, image number 3, image number 4. Like 70 images he collected separately. And 30 images he separated correctly actually. Now, my father main motto will be, he's telling 70 images are called as these are all mixing of cat and dog. Am I right? Can I say that actually? Yeah, good. And this is called as a training data set. What data set actually? Training data set. I would like to training purpose actually. My father is planning to use for training purpose. 30 images for what? Chapande. 30 images for testing purpose. Okay. 70 for training, 30 for testing. Cool. Quite interesting. Now here is the story. My father started training. My father what exactly? Started training. Before training, I wanted to tell one small point. Let me talk with one small point. Online team, are you clear or not till now? I need one response from anybody. Are you clear? I will give reason one more time also, you will get an idea. Good. Before training, Daniel having zero knowledge. Daniel having zero. About cat and dog. About what exactly? I don't know how the cat looks and how the dog looks actually. Now, training started. Training what exactly? Started. Training started. Training started with what data set actually? Training data set. What data set actually, sir? What is the training data set size actually? 70 images. Now, my father, he taken 70 images actually. Here onwards, very, very important. Image number 1. Let me tell you one more time, small revision I will give. Team, listen carefully. If anyone joined late, actually, I'm sorry, you are very late. Don't be regular. So don't join, late daily. Please be at right time, actually. My father name is the Jashwant. He has a small son. He has two sons. First son name is the Prasad. The next name is myself, actually, Daniel. Think like I was 3 years of old. Now, my father have a small concern. That concern will be, he wants to train his son to recognize cat and dog. He wanted to, train. He wanted to train his son to recognize cat and dog, actually. Then he went to shop. Though the problem statement is small, but he collected big data. Please understand. Problem statement is a cat and dog only. But he collected almost 100 images, not a joke actually. He paid some money. Each image cost will be kind of some 5 rupees. 100 into 5, 500 rupees he spent money actually. Then he came to home. Now he called me, dear son, come here. Then he is telling, sit here only. I'm going to train you. I'm going to show you one image and I will tell you either cat or dog actually. Then first he applied one operation. That operation is called as a shuffle operation. What operation? Shuffle. Why shuffle? If no shuffle, then let me tell you, data mislead. Data mislead actually. Automatically after 4 images, I can tell here onwards actually, this one is a dog, I know, this one is a dog, I know, this one is a dog, till 50. After 50, cats actually. Cat actually. Then again, initially first 2 to 3 cats my father will tell. Then next time words I will tell, you no need to tell, I will tell you cat actually. That's why what my father has done is, he applied shuffling operation. What operation? After shuffling operation, he is splitting the data. He is what exactly? Splitting. Splitting in the sense, divide the data. Total how many images, boss? 100 images. Chapande. Total how many chords? 100. Now he divided the chords into 70-30 ratio. What ratio? 70-30 ratio. 70 images are called as it is 70 images for training purpose. 30 images for what exactly? Testing purpose. Best example in our childhood 10th class also. The chapters are 10. We used to prepare actually. But during exam, only few questions will get actual. For testing purpose, always small data. For testing purpose, always what exactly? Small data. Then I wanted to confirm one thing. Team, before training, Daniel having the zero knowledge. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. What is a cat and dog? Now the game started actually. Training starts. Training started with what exactly? Training data set. Here onwards important. Image number 1. My father is telling, dear son, this one is a dog. This one is dog. My father is telling, it is having 4 legs. Next one, black color. Color he is telling. Either it is a small or big he is telling actually. Small dog. Black color dog actually. Come on, I wanted to hear from you. My father is telling, dear son, dog look like this. Dog having the 4 legs. And the next one will be black color. When you're talking about the dogs, it is having the different colors actually. And what is the next one? Either it can be small or what exactly? Big actually. These 4 legs, black, small, these are all called as a features. These are all called, also called as a attributes. Also called as a attributes. Based on features only we need to recognize. Either so and so he is a person or animal, like this we need to recognize actually. Right. First one training is done. Team, you know what? I have a small question. Before training, what is my level of understanding? 0. Suddenly, I got almost 1% knowledge actually. How much knowledge? Am I right? After training, first image only, out of, I may not tell 100% guarantee, but I can tell 1% knowledge I got it actually. The next point will be, second image number 2. My father again telling, Daniel, this is again dog. It is having the 4 legs actually. Now the color will be white color. What color? White color. This is again small dog actually. Then image number 3. My father again it is telling dog actually. No, now it is time. Let me change. Cat actually. It is having the 4 legs. And what kind of sound also it will do? Telling actually. Chapan? Yeah, yes. Yeah, yeah. Four. Please, please. The next one will be white cat. This one is a big cat actually. Almost when these are all moving on, I'm able to capture 5% of the knowledge. My knowledge is increasing. Once the training is moving on, my knowledge is automatically what happens, sir? Increase accuracy, increase knowledge. Increase what exactly? Knowledge. Team like this, automatically these are all things are happening. Can you tell me the what is the last image actually? Last image into cheptara? Excellent, sir. 70. Why I 70? Training purpose. Now my father is telling Daniel, the last one is a dog, and automatically 4 legs actually, a kind of some brown color. The next one will be big dog actually. Wow, you know what? I feel more than 90% comparison. Sir, after training is completed. Training is what exactly happened? Training is done actually. Sir, after training is done, I gain lot of knowledge. Lot of what exactly? This knowledge also having another word that is called as a patterns. What is that one, sir? Patterns actually. What is that? Pattern. Till now, are you clear? I need a response from you. After training, what is the next step actually? Very good. Testing. I thought like cinema over actually. But what my father tell, no. Cinema is not at over. Only training is done actually. Let us start the test. Start what exactly? Test. Now here is the story. Before starting the test, always you should have a knowledge. You should have a, listen carefully. Before training, zero knowledge accepted actually. But before testing, can I say zero knowledge? No. What is my knowledge level? 90%. Great. You guys understand actually. I started giving test with some knowledge actually. Started giving what is that a test with knowledge. Giving test with knowledge actually. 90% of the knowledge. I cannot give 100 out of 100. So now the cinema started actually. Image number, talk with me. What is the image number? 70? Very good, madam. 71. Now here, my father is showing the image actually. I'm expecting response from him. And I'm looking at my father face actually. What he will tell. But what my father is telling, no. Now here you need to tell actually. Who need to tell? Why? Because this is the testing. This is what exactly is testing. Now I told, seems to be almost it is matching previously like a dog actually. This one is my answer. My answer actually. This one is validation. Either it is actually original. Then frankly speaking, this is dog only. I got a 1 mark. How many mark actually? 1 mark actually. Okay, 1 mark. The next one I-72. Though it is I-72. Then exactly again dog actually. Even I said this one is a dog and 2 marks like this actually. Now, sir, keep on it is happening. Tell me what is the last image? 100 image. Now this one is a cat. Almost. This one is a dog actually. I have given wrong answer. I have given what exactly? Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Now this one is a wrong. Now let me tell you. This is my right time to score. My score level actually. Sir, out of 30, I'm able to answer 27 actually. I'm able to answer what exactly? 27. Out of 30, I'm able to answer what exactly? 27. Did you understand this or not actually? Did you understand this training? Let me compare machine learning actually. Who is my father name? Here Jashwant is called as a data scientist. Okay. Data scientist. Who is the son name? Daniel. Daniel is called as a machine learning algorithm. Okay, quite interesting. Machine learning algorithm. Machine learning algorithm. What is the images total? How many? How many? Total how many? That is nothing but a total data. Total data. What is the next operation? First operation? Shuffling. Shuffling operation required. What is required? Shuffling operation. What is the second operation? Splitting the data. Ayo, then you didn't listen the example properly. Come on. You should know by this time. Father name Jashwant, small name son actually. I mean Daniel, and father has a concern. What is the concern? Recognizing cat and dog actually. He went to shop and he collected emails. And first operation is a shuffle. The next operation is a splitting. Good. Splitting. When I say splitting, 70-30 ratio. What ratio, sir? 70-30 ratio. Here 70% is called as a training data set. Okay. Here 30% is called as a. Now let me tell you. Let me ask a question. Who is the Daniel here? Machine learning algorithm. Good. We need to train ML algorithm with training data set. What data set, man? Training data set. Are you clear? Good. Now here is a story. Before training, algorithm having, ML algorithm having, can somebody tell? Zero knowledge. Exactly. Zero knowledge. ML algorithm don't know. Sir, training started. What started actually? Here ML algorithm also called as a model. ML algorithm also called as a. Let me tell you, best example. Once my father training is done, in my brain, cat model created, dog model created actually. These are all also called as a model. These are all also called as what exactly? Model actually. Now training started. What exactly meant? Training started. Training started from, so ML algorithm, right? Good. Keep on the training is over. Training is done. After training, after what exactly? Training. ML algorithm gain lot of knowledge. ML algorithm gain what exactly? Gain lot of knowledge actually. That's what you need to be understand. Wow. This is really great actually. Sir, training is done. What is the next one? Cheppandi. Testing. Now, testing we can do by using 30 images actually. Testing data set. Can I say? What is the testing data set size actually? 30 images. Okay. All right. 30 is the testing data set. I'm sorry. Testing also over. Why testing? To check accuracy. To check, tell me. Now go back previously. Why my father doing the testing actually? Why? Because my father is supposed to understand either the training really went well or not. That is called as a check the accuracy. Madam, what is that? Checking the accuracy. Checking accuracy actually. Okay. Sorry, sir. When if you understand this example, testing also done. If ML algorithm is doing good prediction, then do deploy actually, deploy the model. Otherwise, retrain actually. Best example, when I am, imagine if I am giving all a right answer, my father will feel it's okay. My son understand really very good actually. Imagine I have given wrong answers. I have given what answer? Wrong answer. Then my father will retrain. What exactly? Retrain. That's what you need to be understand. Okay. Did you understand this example? Total machine learning is this one only. Now these steps you will understand actually. Almost these steps you will understand. Loading the data set. My father collected the images. Total how many images? Yeah, that is a loading data set. After that one, what is the next one? Data preparation. Data preparation in the sense my father is supposed to prepare the data. What preparation? 70-30 ratio. What ratio? I mean to say data preparation in the sense once you are loading the data, prepare the data in the sense, imagine my father collected the images and there are some blur images. There are some images having no cat and dog actually. He deleted those images. He removed actually. That is nothing but a data preparation. That is nothing but a data preparation. Can I ask a question splitting the data? What is the ratio? Very good. Now you understand. Model creation, very simple. Daniel actually, algorithm. What is the next step actually? Model training. What is the next step? Prediction. Prediction is nothing but a testing actually. Prediction is nothing but practically we are doing these are all steps. Online team, the example what I have given, very, very important. I hope you understand. Can somebody respond everybody? Can somebody respond everybody? Machine learning. Okay. Come on, let us read everyone. So one more time, these are all points. Let us read actually. Importing the libraries, loading the data set, data preparation, splitting the data set, model creation, model training, prediction. I hope you understand these are all. Let's move on. Here you will understand. Machine learning. Machine learning is a technique which enables computers to learn automatically from past data. We know this. Machine learning is an approach to train the model. To train what exactly? Model. Machine learning is helpful to predict the what exactly, sir? Future results. Did you remember? If it is a logic based algorithm, we need to provide some parameter and we need to provide some, logic actually. I mean to say input and logic you need to tell. Then we will get output actually. But when it comes to machine learning, you need to tell input and you need to tell output. Then it will give what exactly? I already told actually. We already told. Model. In simple terms, a model is a representation of reality. A model is what exactly? A representation of reality. Rajesh, sir, while retraining, what will happen to old data? Will it be replaced or not actually? So no replaced, sir. Retraining in the sense, imagine there are some new data points. We are going to retrain. Old data still it will remember actually. Old data points still it will remember. Okay. Yeah. In simple terms, a model is a representation of reality. A model is created to do some specific purpose. A model is created to do some what exactly mean? Specific purpose. In general example, a world map is the model for this physical world or university actually. Universe especially. Best example, do you know? Have you seen world map actually? Did you enter into in your childhood headmaster school actually? There is a one little globe in the table. Small sticks also we do have actually we can say right. And the creator of world map, he done deep analysis and he understand and he visualized with simple representation. Now conclusion of the story. In terms of the machine learning, a model can be model means what exactly? It is a piece of code or program. It is piece of code or Program actually. The next one will be model means we can also call as a mathematical formula. What formula? Math formula actually. The next one will be it is a program plus mathematical formula. Anything you can say. Come on, can I hear from you? It's a piece of code. The next one, math formula. The next one, a program plus mathematical formula. That's what you need to be understand. Train. Yeah, exactly. I hope you already covered. My father trained me. My father, what exactly, sir? Trained me. We need to train the model. Model means nothing but an algorithm. How to train actually? How my father trained me? By using images. Here the images is nothing but a data. Images is nothing but a data actually. We need to use data to train the model. Model learns. Model will learn pattern from the data. Model will learn what exactly, sir? Pattern. It will learn pattern. Pattern means any idea? Knowledge. I'm sorry. Go back. Good, good, good. Yeah, shuffle also required. That is inbuilt. I will tell you. There is a one function we need to call. Go back here. I gain lot of what exactly? Knowledge. Knowledge means also called as a patterns actually. Come on. I wanted to hear from you. We need to train our model. How to train? With data. Simple. Model will learn. What model will learn actually? Patterns. What is a pattern? Pattern means in simple it is called as a knowledge gained during. That's what you need to understand. Before you guys joined in this course, maybe I can say 0% of the knowledge. What knowledge is sir? But after you joined in this course, during the training, you guys gain lot of knowledge actually. That's what you need to be understand. Okay. Pattern means it is the simple knowledge and gained during the training. So model learned the patterns from data during the training actually. Model what exactly happened, sir? It learned patterns from during the training actually. Sir, before what exactly training? You have said that old data will be remain in the memory. Then will it make any wrong prediction actually? Rajesh Garu, practical we'll see later. Let me, though these are all theoretical discussion actually. We'll see practically. Please be patient here. Thank you for understanding. Let us move on. Before training the model does not know anything about what exactly? I mean to say, can I say zero knowledge? Exactly, zero knowledge actually. After training, what happens, sir? Model knows about? It knows the lot of parameters. Parameters in the sense, it understands patterns, these are all things actually. Sir, after training, what is the next one? Any idea? Test the model. What exactly? Test the model actually. Make a note on this. 1 minute, let me drink water. Test the model. Once after model got tested at train, then that model has to be tested with what? Sir, why testing? Any idea? Why testing is required? To check model accuracy. What do you mean by that? Either model really trained or not. So how level of training it went actually. To check that one, we need to test the model actually. If the accuracy is good, then only the model works what exactly, man? Well, if accuracy is not good actually, we need to retrain the model. We need to retrain the model. What do you mean by that? Go back to my father example. Training is done. What is done? Training is done actually. After training, the next step is the testing. Testing started actually. During testing, imagine if my performance will be 27 is good score only. So I mean to say this one is a case number 1. Best example, sir. This example you cannot get from anywhere else actually. Imagine, frankly speaking, good score. Case number 2. Case number 2. During testing, I mean to say, let me talk with you. During testing, let me tell you my score will be 5 out of 30. 5 out of what exactly? Bad score actually. What exactly mean? Bad score. If it is a bad score, retraining is required. What is required? Retraining is required actually. If bad score, then definitely next time my father will train actually. Then definitely he will hold one small stick. Why exactly? First time already he trained. But during that time, training went wrong actually. Went wrong. Either two patterns. Either I was unable to understand, otherwise my father didn't explain properly. But second time it is a very strict actually. Second time it is a very strict and so retraining is required. After retraining, after what exactly retraining? Yeah, definitely. Testing is required. What is required? Can I ask a question? Why testing? Exactly. That sentence is important. To check accuracy. That's what you need to be understood. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, now, though the retrained, right, I can say, I can give guarantee 25 out of 30. Good score. Man, ultimately, go back. Did you remember? Accuracy should be good. Chapandi. Ultimately, what is matter actually? Good accuracy. The next one will be a reduce error. Come on, read one more time. Increase accuracy, reduce error. Read all these points one more time. Importing the libraries, loading the data set, data preparation, model creation, model training. Shuffling, why I didn't highlight here, there is one predefined function. If you call that function, two operations it will be applied. If you call that function, two operations. First operation is the shuffling automatically. Second operation is the splitting. One, if you call a function, that function will give bonus about one operation actually. That operation is the shuffling operation. What operation? Shuffling, it will do, inbuilt actually. Cool. I hope you understand these are all. This example is important, and here onwards I will tell like, my father example. When I say my father example, you have to remember this one actually. మీకు గుర్తుందా లేదా సార్? Okay, let's continue. Can you give me a couple of minutes, please? I need to wash my face. I don't know. I feel little 1 minute. Drowsy actually. Just give me 2 minutes. I don't know. I feel some drowsy. Good, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for keeping you hold wait actually. Let's continue. Let's move on. Once after model got trained, then the model has to be tested to check accuracy. If accuracy is good actually, then the model works what exactly mean? Well, sir, model deployment. What do you mean by model deployment? I can talk later. Once the model is good actually, imagine once the training is went well. Go back to my father example. Yeah, exactly. Cat and dogs, right? These are all okay. Not buffaloes. Yeah, good. Let me tell you. Imagine my father training is over. Then next day, my relatives came. Who came actually? Relatives came. Though the training is already over, one of my relative is showing image actually, and he is asking, "Hey, Daniel, tell me what is this?" If I tell directly that is a dog, that is a prestige issue for my father. Am I right? He will tell to my father directly, "Hey, your son is intelligent actually." Scenario number one means model is working very well. Training is working very well. Scenario number one. Scenario number two. Imagine I was not trained well. I didn't understand what my father explained actually. Then one of my relative asked, what is this? And I was unable to answer. Then he will tell to my father, your son is lazy guy. Your son is what exactly? That's what you need to be understand. Once the model trained well, what we need to do, the model will do the right prediction. That prediction it will do during the testing actually. During the testing it will do. Are you clear till now? One more point. Here is the point. Listen carefully. Sir, what is the problem statement? Tell me. What is the problem statement? Come again. Yeah, good. Classify dog and cat. Otherwise, you can say to recognize cat and dog actually. To recognize cat and dog. Cat and dog. Only two outputs. But how many inputs actually? 100. Please understand this one is important point actually. The problem statement is very simple. Train cat and dog. But how many images my father collected? Why 100? Training and testing. Good, very good. Any other idea? Now let me tell you. Imagine my father have collected only two images. First image belongs to the dog, next image belongs to cat actually. Sir, small data, small knowledge. Big data. That's what you need to be understand. Are you with me? Even, so these are all hidden parameters you need to be understand. That's what, whenever you are working in a machine learning algorithm is small only. But we need to feed that algorithm with a lot of data. What exactly? Lot of data. More data, more knowledge. Simple. Data means knowledge, sir. My father went to shop and he bought images. Inside that image is cat and dog. Let me tell you, he bought knowledge. He bought what exactly? He paid money. Means simply they cannot pay, right? It is having some knowledge actually. So when I say the data means knowledge. Data means what exactly? Okay. Data means knowledge. Then, so thank God he collected 100 actually. If he collected 1000, gone case, man. I will be gone actually. 700 will be what exactly? Training. Almost 1 week keep on training only. Training is sane untaranamata actually. 100 is okay. 100 is what exactly, sir? Okay. Can I get a response from you? Yeah, good. Now I have a question for you. Why 100 images? More data, more knowledge. One more time. More data. That's what you need to be understand. Best example. If you wanted to find out Amazon sales, next month Amazon sales. If Amazon have given only yesterday data, we cannot do actually. But if Amazon has given last 1 year data, last what exactly? Sir, more data, more knowledge. You can do prediction for upcoming actual. That's what I wanted to write actually here. Is it okay? Can I specify? More data means more knowledge. Why my father collected 100 images? Because more data means more knowledge. Now I have a question for you. First training cat and dog. The next training monkey and donkey. Monkey and what exactly? Donkey actually. Donkey. Then tell me how many images required? How many images? Think like 100 images required actually. Why? Because again problem statement is different. More images, more data. Same process happen. I may not repeat again and again actually. What is the first operation? Shuffled. Good. What is the second operation? Splitting. Splitting ratio? 70-30. 70 belongs to training. 30 belongs to? Great. You guys understand actually. You guys, while sleeping, you understand very clearly. That's really great actually. Move on. This I can talk later. Such general example. Even let me tell you, model deployment towards target variable. The general example you can talk later. Smart application. Once accuracy is satisfied, then we need to deploy the model. Imagine once the accuracy is really very good actually, it's the right time. What do you mean by deploy, Deploy means you can just have to copy your code in the server. Copy your code in what exactly? Server. Let me tell you. It's a right time I need to tell. Why my father trained in my village actually? Why my father trained in my village? Because my father done already assumption, my son he will grow. He may travel different location. In that location also cat and dogs are available. In that location also he is supposed to recognize, he should not get a surprise. That's why training happen. I mean, once after the training is done, my father is sending into this total world actually. That is called as a deployment. That is called as a, just for you better understanding, I am telling actually. మీకు అర్థమైంది లేదా సార్? Let me talk with online team. Online team, are you following? I need response from everybody. Rajesh sir, Nageswarav sir, Siddiq garu. I need your response from everybody. Okay, good. All right. The example what I have given, try to remember. It will be helpful to understand the whole machine learning. Very simple. We made it very easy. Can I ask you one question? Here on words, when I say training data set, how much actually? 30. Sorry, 70. Testing data set, how much? 30. Splitting, how much actually? 70, 30. Sir, to do the splitting, just you need to call one function. If you call that function, splitting it will be happen automatically. Madam, splitting it will be happen what exactly? Automatically. I will tell you what is that function. Once model deployed, then the application will become what exactly, sir? As a smart application. Smart application. No normal application. Yeah, man, let me tell you. What do you mean by smart application? What do you mean by normal application? Smart application means once accuracy is satisfied, it is deployed, that application become like a smart application. Smart application will do the prediction. Smart application will learn automatically. Smart application will learn what exactly, sir? Automatically. But what do you mean by normal application, The normal application in the sense. So assuming that we have created an application by using Java, .NET or Python. It just called as a normal software application because this application is just works like a instruction based actually. What do you mean by normal program? If x value is greater than y, then print x. If x value is less than y, then print what exactly? It is kind of some instruction based algorithm. Instruction based actually. Okay. A normal application cannot think like a human to take the decision. A normal application cannot take what exactly, sir? Own decision actually. Own decision. Siddiq sir, there is a question from Siddiq sir actually. Online team, hold on. If the model fails again and again, should we think that there is a problem with the algorithm followed with the solve problem? Siddiq sir, trust me, it never fail again and again actually. The way how you are training, it should be effective. If the training step is really effective, then the model works very well. That's what we need to be understand. Okay. Practically we'll see. Let me drink water. I'm sorry, sir. Where are we? A smart application is an application which thinks like a human to take the decisions actually. Smart application is intelligence based. What based, man? Intelligent based actually. Use case. There is a one small use case I hope you already know. Whenever you are sending an email automatically, Gmail application is predicting whether this mail is a spam or not a spam. Backend it is applying do prediction, sir. That's why it is called as it is taking the decisions on its own actually. That's why it is called as a smart application. What application? Smart application. That means Gmail application is well trained and capture the patterns about mail by type. Either it is a spam or promotion, social media. These are all things actually. So Gmail application knows patterns about the pattern. Any idea? Can I tell you what do you mean by pattern? Knowledge. Knowledge actually. It is having the knowledge. All you guys are having the patterns. Sir, in our brain, lot of patterns. If I say if keyword, that is belongs to the Python. If I say data frame belongs to, that is a pattern. You know the patterns actual, how we covered. Items method belongs to, good. It is taking some time to answer. Count method belongs to, any answer is valid. String, list, tuple, these three. And series pandas also. Series and what exactly? Pandas also. Accuracy testing. Before deploying the model, it needs to be tested in lot of dimension. It needs to be tested in what exactly? Best example, though my father collected almost 50 images actually, sir, only one dog training. He wanted to train dog, but he collected 50 images. These 50 images are different images, make note actually. First 5 images belongs to black color dog. Second 5 images, big, big dog actually. The next images, kind of some combination, brown color dog, black color dog, medium size actually. And if there are few images, dogs are barking actually. It is opening the mouth and it is barking. My father is telling, hey, the dog will do the sound like this actually. He's explaining. I mean to say, though the training is only dog, but he collected how many images, man? 50 images. Why more images actually? More data? That's what you need to be understand. When it comes to a model, it's supposed to be tested in lot of dimensions. Then after training is over, my father started testing 30 images actually. How many? One image is fine, right? But why these are all? Why? Because one time testing don't believe actually. You have to be tested in lot of dimension. Best example, before 10th class public exam, have you written only one exam actually? No, lot of dimensions required. Then during that time you will get average score actually. Always you have to believe the average score. Okay? Are you feeling boring actually? No, right? Please. If model is getting good prediction, then we need to deploy the model. Sir, these are all important. Process behind in the machine learning. We need to train the model. During training, the model acquires the knowledge. This knowledge is called as a model fit actually. This knowledge is called as what exactly, sir? Model fit. Once after model fit produced actually, then we need to test to check the accuracy. If satisfied with accuracy, then we need to deploy the model. I'm repeating again. Once after model fit is produced, once after the good model created actually, then we need to test the model. Why testing actually? Accuracy, right? If satisfied with the accuracy, I mean to say, if really model is giving good accuracy, then what we need to do, you can just have to deploy the model. We can deploy the model. That's what you need to be understand. Team, out of all discussion, whatever I have covered actually, one point is important. What is that one? Data. Imagine in whole over my father training, what is important in data. If no data, talk with me, no knowledge. No data, no training, no testing, anything actually. Always in data science, data is important. What is important, sir? Data. Data is important. We need to train the model with the data. During this training, model will go through the data and understand the patterns about the data. These patterns helps to predict the results on the new data actually. Yeah, good. Hope you understand. Model machine learning terminology. Practically also will understand very clearly. Very clearly. Very easy. Let's move on. Now the topic name is machine learning data and what exactly, sir? ML algorithm. Data and ML algorithm. Can I change the status actually? Yeah, make a note on this. What exactly happened here, you will get an idea. Please understand this one. We know these are all. What do you mean by data? Now in this chapter, what we are doing, imagine this one is the data. If this one is the data, first person, let me tell you, a math student, there is a mathematician. There is a mathematician actually, mathematician. How he can understand the data? How he can understand the data? Oh, that is quite interesting. That we are going to understand. Imagine ML engineer would you have? Who would you have, sir? ML engineer. So how he can understand the data? Then the next point will be, let me tell you, computer science student. Computer science, what exactly student? How he can understand about the data? What do you mean, Daniel, actually? What you're talking? Let me tell you. Imagine I'm talking about Apple. I'm talking at my home actually. If I'm talking about a home, I'm talking about the fruit. I'm talking about what exactly? Fruit. Now I'm in company. I mean what exactly, sir? Company. If I'm talking about Apple actually, what is that one, Chappani? Apple company. What company, sir? Apple company. In company I'm discussing with one of my friend actually. You know about the Apple. You know about Apple. Recently they have deployed some models actually. Please understand. Apple, different perspective. At my home, I can talk about that is what exactly? Fruit. Why? Because general discussion. I no need to discuss more technical. And in company level, if I'm talking about what exactly, I'm talking about the company. I'm talking about what exactly, sir? Company actually. Same thing like that. If you have given the data, a mathematician, he can look at the data in a differently. A pandas developer, he can look at the data differently. A ML engineer, he can understand the data differently. How he can see these are all, I will explain step by step. Yeah, good. First of all, you need to be understand what is the data. Chappan sir, data is a collection of facts. We know this definition since a long we are learning actually. Facts means alphabets, numbers, alphanumeric, symbol. These are all things actually, right? Good. I mean to say I have taken kind of some CSV file and these are all columns A, B, C, D. These are all what exactly mean columns and this one is a row, column number 1, column number 2, column number 3. This one is a row number 1, respectively row number 2, like this actually. Okay, Daniel, move to the next one. Data in a table. What is the next one, sir? Data in a table. Generally, tables having the data like a rows and columns. Tables having the data like a rows and columns. Tabular data is a very easy to understand. Imagine if I have given kind of some structured data that is very easy to understand. We all guys can understand very easily. But when you're talking about the row, a row explains a single entity or observation. Whenever you're talking about the row, it describes a single row or observation. I mean to say, if you want, I will tell you. Go back, open our data sets. This one is row number 1. When I say row number 1, that is called as a kind of some one observation. Also called as a one record. What exactly, sir? One record. Tell me about this one. Order ID, so and so customer name, and so and so product actually. Then next one is what exactly so and so quantity. Now that's what you need to be understand. A row describes a single entity or what exactly, sir? Observation. The next one. A row is also called as a record actually. Sir, column. What do you mean by column? Can I say this one is column number 1, column number 2, the next one, column number 3, next one, column number 4. These are all things actually. Conclusion of the story. A data contains what exactly, sir? Row and next one is a column. Good. We already know this. Cell. What do you mean by cell? Can we close the door? Okay. Yeah, thank you. We're getting some. Okay. What do you mean by cell? A cell is a single value in a row and value actually. A cell is what exactly means? Single value. Yeah, exactly. Look at this one. This one is one cell, not mobile. Let us take this one is one cell actually. Am I right or not, sir? Good. Now I'm sure you already know this one is a row representation, this one is a column representation, this one is a cell. This I need to explain during pandas, I guess, actually. You will understand. In machine learning, you will understand. Great, sir. Now we are going to start. Imagine I have given the data. A mathematician, how he can look at the data. A ML engineer, how he can look at the data. A pandas developer, how he can look at the data, you will understand actually. Good. Let me take one small example. First of all, ignore this theory. Ignore this theory. I will come here. Good. Imagine there is a data. We already know actually. The data will be area. Next one will be rice packets. 1, 10, 2, 20, 3, 30. I have a question for you. If I have given this data to the pandas developer, what pandas guy will do actually? Pandas developer will create a data frame. How many columns? Ayo, చెప్పండి. 2 columns. How many rows? What operation you can apply on an average maximum? Imagine I have given, you know, the pandas actually. What you can apply? Shape you can apply, you know, columns you can apply. The next one, head you can apply. Minimum you can apply, maximum you can apply, sum you can apply, describe method you can call, info method you can, lot of operations you can call. But here is a story. What is the story, you know? If farmer having 4 acres land, then how many rice packets will get actually? 40. A non-technical person also he can answer. A non-technical guy also he will answer. We will get what? How much actually, sir? 40 rice packets actually for 4 acres land. How much land actually? 4 acres land. That's what I'm telling with you. Are you with me or not, sir? Move on to the next one. Next one, what we need to understand? 110, 220, 330, 4. What is the answer? What exactly happened, you know? In our brain, already one math formula executed actually. That formula will be, make a note on this. What is that formula, you know? Though 1 acre, right? 1 acre, right? 1 into 10, 10. Think like some 10 is the constant value. Then 20, right? 2 into 10. 30, right? Talk with me. How you can divide this 30? 3 into 10. Same thing like that. If you're asking, you know, if you have given 1, 1 into 10, 2, 2 into 10, 3, 3 into 10, 4, how much actually? What exactly happened, you know, backend, if you have given the data, backend formula created, sir. What created actually? Formula. This is nothing but a pattern, knowledge actually. This knowledge we need to apply on upcoming data. Imagine 5 acres somebody have. Somebody having what exactly? 5 acres. Tell me the output actually. 50. How you understand? Because you simply 5 into 10 is the 50. Khatam. You can close the discussion actually. I'm sorry. Did you understand or not, sir? Yeah, good. Simple formula. Now, imagine if you have given the previous data to the mathematician. Imagine this data you have given to the mathematician. Mathematician will come up with this kind of formulas actually. Okay, hey, you know, I have seen the data. I understand one thing. Take this formula. Indirectly, that formula we need to apply on upcoming data. Same thing like that. If we have given this data to the machine learning algorithm will learn hypothetical function. What function? Hypothetical. Kind of some prediction function actually. Prediction function. Go back. Now you can understand this one. In statistical learning perspective, data means it is a context of hypothetical function that machine learning algorithm is trying to what exactly, sir? Learning actually. So simple. Whenever you are giving the data to the especially ML algorithm will learn hypothetical function. That hypothetical function is nothing but a prediction function. What function, sir? Prediction function. That's what you need to be understand. Example, assuming that there is a farmer in the village and initially he had a 1 acre land, and while farming rice, he will get what exactly, you know, yields as below actually. Okay. data. If you want, I can take a make a note on this area. Rice packs. 110, 220, 330. If it is a pandas developer, on an average, these are all you can apply. Columns you can apply. The next one head you can apply. The next one tail you can apply. The next one info you can apply. The next one describe you can apply. Chappan sir. The next one min you can apply. The next one maximum you can apply. Keep on, that's it actually. But let me tell you, if you have given this data to the ML engineer, what ML engineer will do, sir, ML engineer, hey, rice packs equals to area into what exactly, sir, 10. Please understand, this is what you need to be understand. A pandas developer never talk about this formula, but a ML engineer never talk about these are all things actually, but ML engineer will talk about learning function. What function? ML algorithm is what exactly it is doing, it is learning function from data. It learn function from the data. అంటే ఇది ఏం చేస్తుందంటే డేటా నుంచి ఫంక్షన్ నేర్చుకుంటుంది. థింక్ లైక్ ఫంక్షన్ మీన్స్ ఫార్ములా. ఫర్ యువర్ బెటర్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్, ఫంక్షన్ మీన్స్ వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఫార్ములా యాక్చువల్లీ. కెన్ ఐ డ్రింక్ వాటర్? I need your small response. Are you following or not, sir? Okay, good. Make a note on this. These are all things you can easy to understand. Simple calculation. Yeah, why machine learning algorithm is learning this function? Why machine learning algorithm is learning to do the prediction? Very good. Why it is learning means to do the prediction. Here onwards these formulas are important. A little formulas. ML algorithm. Yeah, what is the formula? Rice packets actually. Okay, good. Sir, can I say, go back. This one should be input. This one should be output. Now, output equals to, okay, output equals to f of input. F of what exactly? Input. F of in the sense function. To predict output of the given input actually, what is the formula? Output equals to f of what exactly mean? Input. Columns are also called as the input. Am I right? Columns are also called as what exactly? Input. And a predicted result also called as what exactly? Output variable. Now, instead of output and input actually, you can also call as a output variable equals to f of input variable. Okay, good. Output variable equals to f of input variable. Now, here's a story. Team, when I say input variable, it can be column number 1, column number 2, column number 3, any number of columns actually. Input data may have more than one input variable, but the group of input variables are called as what exactly, sir? Input vector. I mean to say, output variable also you can say, otherwise what exactly? Input variable, otherwise what you can say? Input vector also we can say. What I mean to say that is, think like here, do you think, getting rice packets depends upon only area? Think like one more column we have, that column will be fertilizer or else pesticides. What is that? Yeah, it depends on pesticides or not. ఎరువుల మీద కూడా డిపెండ్ అయి ఉంటుంది కదా. Not only, not only this area actually, it depends upon pesticides. It depends upon weather condition. It depends on, okay, weather condition. Let's take this data. Or else fertilizers, anything. Type 1, T1. He applied T2. He applied T3. Now I have a question for you. Now I have a question. What is my question? Sir, how many inputs? Chappan sir, 2 inputs. How many outputs? Yeah, this two inputs also called as a vector. Here we have two inputs actually. We have what exactly? Two inputs. Also called as a vector. Also called as what exactly, sir? Vector. Okay, cool. Hope you understand. Okay, all right. Easy. These are all very easy. You can easy to understand. Wow, interesting, sir. Left hand side output actually, right hand side input. Uh, there is some little terminology you need to be an input variable also called as a independent variable. I and I. Output variable also called as a dependent variable. Now the formula will be dependent variable equals to f of what exactly? Independent variable. Okay, cool. Yeah, make a note on this one. Input variable representing with what exactly? X. Okay. One more important point, sir. Take the data. It is also called as a independent. It is also called as a dependent. It is also called as a X. It is also called as a Y. Now chapter total formula. Can somebody tell? Y equals to f of x. F of what exactly? X actually. Team, I am repeating again. Output equals to f of f means function. Function of input and function of output actually. Function of input. Left hand side output you can also call as a dependent variable. And right side, input you can also call as a independent variable. And this output you can also still represent with Y letter. What letter, sir? And so the output is representing with Y. Input you can represent with capital X actually. Input you can represent with what exactly? Capital X. That's what you need to be understand. Okay. You need to walk through input variable representing with X letter. Tomorrow before coming to the session, prepare this material. Why? Because next session depends upon this material only. Okay. Easy terminology. These are all. Let's continue. Output variable representing with what exactly? Y. If we have multiple input variables, then it's representing with what exactly? Input vector. Just now I have covered. Computer science student. Sir, output is called as a output attributes. And input is representing with what exactly? Input attribute. Though computer student, he can talk instead of function, he will tell always what exactly? Program. Program actually. A row means it's a entity or observation. You can also call as a instance object actually. A column is called as a attribute. And during modeling and prediction, input is called as a input attribute and output is called as a output attribute. Now, can you tell me, Daniel, is it important actually? No, I will tell you. Out of all this discussion, output equals to f of input formula is important. Come on, repeat one more time. Output equals to f of input. You can still also call as the output variable equals to and the program of input attribute actually. Attribute number 1, attribute number 2, attribute number 3. These are all things actually. Output equals to program of input features and prediction output equals to what exactly, sir? Program of instance actually. There is a one question. Do mathematicians calls y equals to f of x actually? Yeah, that's what I'm telling, sir. Oh, at last, this is important, man. Get ready. This is important. Sir, I mean to say model equals to algorithm into data. What is that? Model equals to algorithm into. For that algorithm, so we have to give input and output, then it will give the logic actual. It will give what exactly? Logic. Anyway, the theory, kindly please walk through, you can understand the theory, what all I have explained actually. This one you have to be understand. Small topic, but let me tell you, the good news will be a learning function, types of the model, life cycle. Actually, tomorrow we are going to start the practical session. Not tomorrow, sir. Types of models also I need to cover. Day after tomorrow, we are going to start first machine learning algorithm. Day after tomorrow, we are going to start first machine learning algorithm. All right, we done today's session. We'll connect again in the next session. Oh, yesterday running notes I didn't upload it. Is it? Oh, then you have to remind me, right? Thank you. We done today's session. Please take care. I forget. That remind me tomorrow. Ma'am, you can press. Ma'am, door nila press చేసి నొక్కాలి. Oh, okay, don't worry. Don't break the lock actually, please. It's okay. Just kidding. Knock the door. కొట్టండి. Door ని కొట్టండి పర్లేదు. Good. సార్ వచ్చారండి. మనం పూర్తి ఎక్కువ టైం కవర్ చేయగలుగుతున్నాం కానీ ఈ సెషన్ కవర్ టైం సరే దానికి ఇబ్బంది.